Hey guys, Oggs here from the US. Thank you for watching, and today we are going to analyze Jose Mourinho, the special ones interview that he had with Sky Sport. But before that, I would like to ask you guys to keep an open mind on this. I was the biggest fan of Jose Mourinho, first coming and second coming, no doubt about it. I wasn't happy when he was sacked the first time, the second time. But looking back, I have to say things that I don't agree with, because I am not a kind of a yes man person. I always open my mind, think outside the box. So I'm trying to analyze without bias, without thinking that Mourinho was my idol and I didn't want him to get sacked. But objectively, I have to talk about these things. I am not an anti-Mourinho person, and I enjoy each victory, every moment that this guy walked at Chelsea Football Club. Until the last minute we were fighting relegation, I was behind the man. But I have to say what I have to say due to the proof and reality check, facts check that I'm going to do to see what was wrong and what was right. And for this interview, he said a lot of stuff that I have to analyze. I have to listen, analyze, and give my view, and you can give yours too. We are family here. We can disagree with everything everybody else is saying, but we keep it clean. We respect each other. That's my opinion, and you can give yours. Thank you for watching. So without further ado, let's listen to the special one. And the first question was about Frank Lampard. Go, Jose.
A tremendous professional, tremendous.
It's a big job. He's very young in his coaching career. Do you think he'll make a success of it?
Time will say. Only time. Would be nice and easy for me to say, because I love him. I think that he's going to be a phenomenal manager. It would be very nice for me to say. I'm not going to say that, and I cannot also say I don't believe he's going to do it, because that's not the way. That's not the way I feel. I feel that he has potential. I feel that he loves, which is a very important thing. He loves. That's the reason why he is there, and I wish him the best. But only time can speak, and in a few years we will see.
So I agree with the special one when it comes to Frank Lampard. Only time will tell. So we have to wait and give Frank a chance and judge him later on. And the special one also said that we will judge him in few years, which I agree, because Frank need few years. This year is like blank year, open book, and he need to be given a chance. For me personally, to judge Frank Lampard, even if I'm gonna do it, I don't know if I can do it to Frank, but it's gonna certainly be after the second year, because he needs his transfer window so he can buy the player that he wants to fit in his system. We have a great academy and loan army, but it's not enough to make a great team like Chelsea, because we always will need some new element from somewhere else. The special one also said about the desire, like Frank Lampard looks like he has talent to do, and he loves it. He loves what he's doing, and he will succeed if he continues to have that passion and desire to do it. So the second question was about the use of the youth at Chelsea. Let's listen to the special one.
Is it a nice opportunity to be able to have a situation where you have to rely on some of the academy players and some of the younger players? Would that be something that you would?
I always say that depends on what you have in the academy. That's the point. I think every manager in the world loves to play kids from the academy.
Hold on. I want to stop you right there. Special one, Chelsea have the best academy in Europe for the last 10 years. Don't tell me that we don't have quality in the academy, and we had a lot of first team material. Jeremy Boga, Lewis Becker. We had Chaloba, we had Patrick Bamford, we have Josh McCracken, and all those young people that were just knocking the door and waiting for just a chance. Give me a chance and I will show you what I can do. And what happened to them? Killed. To say that every manager in the world want to use the youth is not true, because the so-called top manager, they want to build their CV. They want to buy the players that will fit their system immediately, so they win titles and take all the credit to themselves instead of giving credit to people who worked and made those players the way they are. So for me, the definition of top manager is really different from my perspective, because I think the lower teams that gives those kids a chance, train them, being patient, pushing them, helping them to improve, giving them a chance, are the real MVP. Those top manager, I respect them. They win titles and all that, but the job was done by somebody else.
The question is, what's the final product that comes from the academy? Final product that then you can work and improve. I think Chelsea.
Wait a minute, did I hear this right? The final product that comes from the academy? What is the product? What is the final product that I can work with? Give me a break. Academy never been a final product. The final product are the product that you will give a chance so they can improve and grow and become the finished product one day. A football player continue to improve, and the final product will be in the later stages. So if you are saying that I need the final product, what is coming from the academy, before you take somebody, and then you are not a coach, because how are you going to expect a 16 kid like Messi to be the finished product? Just imagine if Messi wasn't given a chance at Barcelona at the age of 16 to become Messi today. Fabregas, 16. Cristiano Ronaldo, 16. Kylian Mbappe, 16. Now, you want a finished product from the academy in order for you to pick him up. And you are the first person to run out there, get on the board, to ask for money and buy the same kids that you didn't want to develop. Okay, you don't have patience to work with them, but when they are done, when somebody else already put a lot of work and present you a finished product, you buy them and the success is yours. It doesn't make sense to me. Let me give you the example of Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Man, the kid was knocking on the door. Compare them with Dele Alli, because they pretty much came in the market at the same time. Dele Alli was given a chance by Pochettino, and Loftus-Cheek was accused of being fat, being lazy, not working enough in the defensive phases, and Mourinho successfully, as usual, opposed him to the fan. We all, even me, was thinking, oh no, he's not doing enough, because Mourinho's word for me was like God's word. Everything he would say, I would say, oh, Mourinho knows better. But just think about it. Loftus-Cheek pretty much lost 4 years of his career because of the so-called top manager that never gave any chance to any kid. Imagine if he was given a chance, the same chance as Dele Alli. I mean, the guy was going, I don't know, the Ballon d'Or contender or something by this age. So he wasted that time because of people like Mourinho, Antonio Conte, who wanted to put him as a striker number 9, who will play him here and then, and being loaned out for no reason at all. The guy is more than ready to play, but the top manager refused to give them a chance. So it doesn't really make any sense what he's talking here. So I have to disagree with the special one.
Is a very special club in relation to that. I just give an example. Chelsea needs a centre back, Zuma. You don't need to buy. You don't need to spend. Zuma is champion of England. He played for Chelsea, played for Stoke in the Premier League, played for Everton in the Premier League, played for France. He's your player, he's on loan. Where are you going to buy a better player than him? You have him. You want a young striker. Tammy Abraham is yours. Is yours. He knows the club. He was made in the club. He was educated in the club. He was on loan. He played already some matches in the Premier League. He plays in the Championship, but Championship at the highest level with the responsibilities to play for a big club like Villa. He's ready. Do you need to buy a young centre forward? No. And Chelsea was criticized many times with the number of players they had on loan, with the players on loan in Vitesse, the players on loan in Germany, the players on loan in the Championship, more than 30 players, 40 players. But now the moment arrived and they have answers like nobody else could have. They have the answer, so I don't think any problem for them. The only problem for them is obvious, which is they lost a phenomenal player, and that is obvious. Eden was a special player for Chelsea, and they lost him. Apart of that, I don't see any problem for them.
I agree with everything the special one is saying here. My question is, where were you when you were in charge and didn't give any of the youngster any opportunity? I'm not saying it was bad for him to buy Diego Costa or make Didier Drogba come back and all that. It's all good. We won a lot of stuff. But when it looks too easy for him now to talk that that they have all and they have a great academy, and if they need a striker, they have Tammy, and they have a defender, they have Zuma, they don't have to buy anymore. My question is, at the time we had Salah. It's not even about the academy only, it's also about the loan army, because he talked about the loan army too. We had Salah, and what he did, he loaned him out. And by who? Cuadrado. Remember him? He brought Drogba and he sold Lukaku, right? He sold Bertrand and bought Baba and Philippe Luis because he wanted the result immediately. Our own product. Remember, Bertrand won us the Champions League. He played in the final and we won the Champions League with the kid. But he was sold to supposedly buy a better left back. And what happened? Philippe Louis flopped, right? And then we had De Bruyne, okay? Oh, the kid had attitude. He's challenging the Chelsea Football Club, blah, 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 blah. He was gone, okay? He's talking about Abraham now. But at the time, we had somebody like a Patrick Mbamfo scoring like 27 goals in the championship at the time. Did you use him? No. So it's easy, and they look for me a little bit hypocritical for him to start talking now because it's Frank Lampard, because we have a transfer ban, and it's too easy for him to say that. And my other question is, would he taken charge of Chelsea during this kind of period, the ban period, with a bunch of kids? Do you think really Mourinho will take that job if you called him and say, Jose, come back, we don't have a transfer window, walk with the kid, would he come back and walk with the kid? So I'm not criticizing the guy. I love the guy. He will always remain the Chelsea legend, but it's too easy for him to say what he said and now make it too easy and like lay everything on Frank Lampard, like, hey, you have everything to succeed, just go ahead and do it, kind of. No, it doesn't work like that. If it didn't work your time, Frank Lampard is taking his time to mix between the academy, the loan army, and his own touch, the players that he will want after the transfer ban to make his team, and we can judge him after that. Guys, that's it for me. Leave me a comment. You agree with me or you disagree with me? It's fine. We are family here. That's what we do, okay? Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. Leave a like. I have so many viewers, but I never got the gap of 200 likes or something. What's going on here, guys? Help me out. Help YouTube to discover me. We are many here. We are having so many enemies also that will come to the channel just to dislike us. Just like our videos, man. Please